I can assure you, this is not clickbait.
No, it's not.
The iOS 17 operating system is coming with some really impressive features, and Apple users should not be left in the dark.
Yes.
Have you heard about the call recording and split screen features? Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. There's just so much information to share with you today.
I'm so excited right now.
So stick with us. Dual apps. With the iOS 16, the dual apps feature is not available for Apple devices. Samsung debuted this feature in their smartphone devices years ago, and it looks like Apple is late to the party on this one.
Yes.
That's a disappointment.
Apple users cannot clone apps. This means that you cannot use two accounts on two different apps with your iPhone devices, and for WhatsApp users especially, you are limited to only one account. If you need two WhatsApp apps, you will have to purchase a second device to download the app on.
I'm not doing that.
But I have some exciting news for you. The iOS 17 operating system will ensure that newer iPhone models will have the dual apps functionality. With this functionality, you may essentially duplicate an app on your smartphone and use both apps with different accounts.
That's pretty cool.
For instance, users of WhatsApp cannot create numerous accounts on the same app. However, you can install two WhatsApp apps on your iPhone and set up two different accounts thanks to the dual apps capability. Amazing, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Although users can create several profiles on one app, such as Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, some users might find it difficult to transition between accounts, so having this feature will be very convenient.
You have no idea.
We love it. We just love it.
That is not all. Do you know you can run two apps concurrently on your screen? We'll discuss that in a jiffy. Improvements in Siri. You must already be impressed with Siri and everything she does to make your life simpler and more easy.
Hey Siri, read my schedule.
You have 25 appointments at 7:15, 7:20.
The AI has a fairly normal voice that mimics a real human voice and obeys prompts. However, there's always room for improvement. You're about to be astounded because iOS 17 will include an upgrade to Siri. Apple plans to remove the "hey" from Siri's listening phase so that the AI will only respond to the word Siri.
Better?
Much better.
Apple seems to be keeping as much of the details surrounding Siri's upgrade a secret as they can, and something about this enigma makes the wait even more thrilling. If you're thrilled by Siri's update, you will be even more impressed with the new iMessage.
You don't say.
iMessage revamp. The iMessage function has mostly remained unchanged for so long. It is a relief that Apple will be redesigning the app to improve the user experience. There hasn't been much an upgrade over the years. This also means that the iMessage feature has not improved. With iOS 17, Apple consumers will receive a much-needed innovation. Here are some new features on the new iMessage to keep an eye out for: an updated and streamlined home screen that you'll find to be easier to browse through, and a new AR chat feature that is thought to have been upgraded due to the highly anticipated Apple headset slated to hit the market very soon.
Wow.
Keep your fingers crossed because there will also be changes to both the stickers and the chat rooms. In October 2022, tech analyst and leaker Majin Buu in a tweet stated, "According with my resource, Apple is working on a new version of iMessage completely renewed. New home, chat rooms, video clips, and new chat features in AR. It should be released next year along with the new headset." Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you don't miss out on any relevant tech content. Also, turn on the notification bell to be notified anytime we upload a new video. Call recording. Previously, users who required the call recording capability had to download third-party programs, which was a little more difficult than necessary. Having a call recording feature means that you may now choose record with ease when on the phone thanks to Apple's launch of call recording. Many of you requested it, and it appears that Apple is finally bringing the call recording feature as an inbuilt feature in the software of Next devices, thanks to iOS 17. This tool will have many advantages, including the ability to save conversations for later use and the ability to hear the final discussion you had with a loved one before they passed away. Due to the regulations governing recording conversations, especially when the recipient is unaware that he or she is being recorded, it is still unclear whether Apple will proceed with the distribution of this function. Since many iPhone users have been asking for the call recording feature for a long time, We remain optimistic that iOS 17 will include it despite constraints like these. I know you're eagerly awaiting the introduction of the iOS 17 operating system after seeing these novel and stunning features. Sit back and relax, we'll get to the release date shortly. Split screen. It was impossible to be able to split the screen of your iPhone in order to use two apps at the same time.
I remember.
This may have affected your multitasking and need to save time and resources. The split screen feature divides the screen into two parts and allows you to utilize two apps at the same time. The iPad and iMac devices already have this capability available thanks to Apple. Now that iOS 17 has been released, split screen is ready to make its debut on iPhone devices. Given that a smartphone has a screen that is somewhat smaller than a desktop computer, you might be unsure of how useful and pleasant this feature will be. Well, I doubt the size will cause too many problems. Remember that a few years ago, smartphones had screens that were approximately 4 inches in size, and many users were at ease with that size. Therefore, it is not a big deal to split a 6.7-inch screen in order to use two distinct programs. In actuality, it is cutting edge and incredibly practical. Let's discuss release dates now. Release date. We can anticipate the arrival of iOS 17 in September 2023. This projection is based on Apple's past release dates. This means that we're just a few months away from the big release, so be prepared. The iOS 17 operating system will not be the only major change coming with the iPhone 15 models. The smartphones will also come with a new design and some features that will impress you. Check out our video on the iPhone 15 Ultra to be informed.